All right, Gemini, let's check out what's going on for you for August 2025. This is your reading. I want to give you a heads up. We have Venus-Jupiter conjunction in Cancer, and that is hitting your second house, which could be a major windfall, okay? Jupiter and Venus together, the two benefics, just beautiful energy. And in the second house of earning money, second house of self-worth, second house, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And Jupiter is expanded, is exalted in Cancer. So there's something really big coming. August 11th, if you're planning on launching something, it's an excellent day to do that because Mercury has just gone direct. I know there's a shadow period, but Jupiter conjunct Venus. Are you kidding me? Shift. Home. Psychic. Wow. Wow. Ooh, stormy. I'm just going to take one more here. Okay. Transformation. So this may be a little bit challenging. I feel like you know it's coming. There's like something coming. It's like an end to a chapter that's coming that is going to require you to have like words with somebody. You may have thought you may be losing a little bit of your patience with a situation. So there's definitely a transition here as it relates to where you're living. That could be part of it. All right. So let me see what the reading says. I'll talk more about your astrology when we get to the extended. I might throw it in here and there depending on the reading, but let's see. 9 of Wands. Oh yeah. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Feel like you've been for a long time defending and holding on to an old financial idea or way of earning money, and now something new is being offered to you. Page of Pentacles, you have to learn some new stuff. The 10 of Wands and the Moon here. Okay, so we have at the end of this month, well, first we have a full moon in Aquarius, which is definitely about leaving the past behind. Who you're becoming. Aquarius is another air sign, so it's a nice trine for you. Yeah, Aquarius in the ninth house for you. I think it has to do with your belief systems, what you believe to be true about things, or what what should be happening, because it is a house of justice. But kind of like, I feel like what you think should happen may be different than what actually happens. But there's good to it. There's forward movement. Okay. That's really, I don't feel like anything bad happens here. I'm just saying. Okay. The Devil card, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Wands. You're going away from someone that was once toxic, right? This is the past. So I see the stormy thing in the future, but I feel like you have to close up a chapter from the past here. And that may be happening around that full moon in Aquarius, which happens on the 9th of August. So you're making a different decision. You're being offered a bunch of things here, I'm seeing, with that Ace of Pentacles and then that Knight of Cups, going in a different direction. King of Swords, another Aquarian card. The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. You have 3 pages already. Hierophant, 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. So I like where you're going. I feel like there's the ending of a long-term commitment here, or a long-term relationship. Somebody who was really toxic. They might be offering you something, but you have different ideas. Okay. You're moving forward towards something that you really want. And the good news is, like, that's going to be happening as soon as this ending goes down, whatever this is, then you are free of it and you can move forward. Later in the month, we have a new moon in Virgo, 0 degrees of Virgo. In September, we have another new moon in Virgo, 29 degrees of Virgo. So Virgo energy, it's another mutable sign for you. And fourth house. Yeah, fourth house. So there can be something about transformation of where you live. What's this Devil card about? There's Aquarian again. The Star card, the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. Getting single, getting free. This, like, I feel like this is a little bit of a speed bump. Now, I know that this doesn't look too much fun, but it's over. You're going to be like, at least it's over, right? Like, I just want to get through this. I want to get finished with this. And then there's a lot of fresh new energy on the other side of it. Hi, Charlie. This has been going on for a long time. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Charlie has his head in my lap. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Somebody is lying about money. Either they have a lot or they have none. I don't know. If they tell you they have a lot, they probably have none. If they tell you they have none, they probably have a lot. So something like that. I feel like whatever it is, like it doesn't matter. Because I just feel like you're going in a direction for yourself. The 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups there, and something that you have had on your mind, like a heavy responsibility. Some of you may be selling a home. All right. It was like heavy responsibility. Some of you are selling a house, selling a home, moving on from a situation. The third 9 here, we don't have the 9 of Swords. That's missing. So there, behind the scenes is you're having a lot of anxiety about this particular connection or whatever's happening here. You're having this anxiety about it. But I do feel like the transformation for you is a very positive one. Page of Swords, messages come through, Page of Wands. There's your Lover's card, the 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Oh, I like that. And the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. There's definitely some money changing hands here. There's definitely some money changing hands here. And I feel like this is, I almost feel like you're going to kind of drag your feet about this. Or somebody's dragging their feet about it. About, it could be you, it could be the other person. About exchanging money. And if you're selling a house right now, you could sense that there is going to be some kind of challenge, some kind of upheaval around that, some kind of not so good thing around a house sale. Maybe there's some reason to drag your feet. There's some reason to drag your feet. Like, I don't want to sell this house. I don't want to sell this house. I don't want to move from here. But I do feel like it's a good idea. I do. I just get the feeling that there's other stuff coming, that this is holding you back. That this deal, maybe someone makes an offer, they don't have the money for it. So it's sort of like you're dragging your feet about it, or they're dragging their feet about it, something like that. But in any regard, I just feel like once whatever this bump is, you're going to see the future much more clearly. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Things are going to work themselves out after this dragging of the feet. Queen of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to say to you, I feel like that has something to do with that Venus. Mercury goes direct on the 11th of August. Venus conjunct Jupiter on the 11th of August. After that happens, woo, good stuff coming. But between now and then, there's kind of like an uncomfortable conversation, an offloading of, what happens between now and August 11th, whenever you're seeing this. Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, the World, and the Emperor. So again, the final cards are like you're moving forward. This is like trickster energy along with the Seven of Swords and Five of Pentacles. There's somebody trying to trick you out of money. But you got Venus and Jupiter conjuncting in your second house. So somebody is seeing you as like as someone who has a lot to spare. And they're trying to cheat you out of money. Could be an Aquarian, could be an Aries. I see a lot of it could be a Capricorn. There's somebody trying to cheat you out of money. So you got to be heads up about that. I also see that there are some new offers coming in. So if something falls through, if an offer falls through, that's okay. I feel like there's something better coming after August 11th. Like let the offer beforehand fall through or say no to it or something like that. The information that's coming through to you is the truth. So there's a reason to drag your feet because after August 11th, there will be something good coming in, something more, an offer that's a choice that's better for you. So I wouldn't rush. I wouldn't rush to do anything before August 11th, let's say. Judgment, the 10 of Swords. Oh yeah, the 8 of Wands. Again, at the end here, Page of Cups. So I feel like some of you just want to get something over with. And if that's the truth, it makes me feel like the more you hem and haw, do nothing, the more this other person is going to get upset and potentially make a better offer to you. So, you know that we should never be signing deals during a Mercury retrograde, right? You know that. I also feel like this might not be necessarily the person. That Stormy card makes it's like you're feeling something coming. And that something is coming, likely before we get that Venus Jupiter conjunction. What is that stormy thing? Another weight card. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Take good care of yourself. Wait. 10 of Cups. Focus on your future. Wheel of Fortune. It's coming in. High Priestess. You can trust your intuition. 5 of Cups. This other person is going to go away or is going to leave the scene or something like that. I feel like they're going to regret it. They're going to regret it if they push you. So you should just, I feel like you should just stand firm. Let them scream and wail. Let them gnash their teeth. Let them try to push you, all this kind of stuff, and just be like, I'm not answering that right now. I'm not taking your phone calls. Not doing it. So really give yourself a wide berth, okay? Now, the 6 of Swords moving into the 9 of Cups. 6 of Swords moving into the 9 of Cups. Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Ooh, and the Empress card. So the fact is that I feel like you're going to need something to fight another day. So anything that this person would have taken from you before August 11th, you may need later. So I wouldn't go rushing. Okay, I would not go rushing. I would just wait. So, all right. So let's see what's going on with the astrology. I'll talk more about that in the extended, but that second house stuff, you definitely have some kind of big windfall coming in. I'll look at that too. All right. Link is below, Gemini. If you want to continue on, I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.